All right, we welcome you back here to Bank OZK Arena. Justin Ankery joined by Eric Sullivan here, getting you set for the 4A state title game. Berryville Bobcats, Batesville Pioneers, and boy, a couple of teams that have had outstanding seasons. 29-4 for Batesville and Berryville at 31-4. And you know, obviously, Eric, a couple of incredibly talented teams that have had, you know, good runs here to this point and have a chance to take home a state title. It's, you know, this is what it's all about. I don't know if they're going to match the first game we had here today, but it certainly is going to be a lot of fun.
The boys right there to go to overtime, and you missed it, Justin. I think, you know, when you talk about girls basketball in Arkansas, it's very, very good. Very, very good.
Yeah.
And these are two of the programs, I think, that demonstrate how to shoot the basketball, how to run and gun, which is what Batesville wants to do. And then you got Berryville. They kind of play old school. They like to go down low to the bigs and get some easy points in the post.
Well, you've got to get, you got to be resilient, obviously, to take a state title home tonight. That's going to be critical. We saw that in the first game. And you know, I'll tell you what I like about this Berryville team is they avenged a loss. They lost in the regional final to Harrison, come back in the state tournament, and knock them off in convincing fashion. I love that stick-to-itiveness, and I'm sure there were probably some doubts entering your mind when you get in that situation. You face them a couple of games later, but certainly that's a great step to this position, and you're going to have to really have some confidence coming into the final.
I mean, you go to the semis 4 straight years, and you've been playing together since 6th grade. Berryville wants this, man. They want it badly, but I tell you what, I'm hearing so much about these Lady Pioneers, including the super sophomore, Izzy Higginbottom. She's a D1 talent, I've been told already.
All right, well, let's go to the starting lineups, and we've got them for you here. We'll start with Berryville. Michaela Hussey. Feel free to jump in here if you want to fill in any gaps here, my friend. Lexi Anderson, Kelsey Hopper, Braylee Smith, and Hannah Morrell. And you talked about, you know, you look at the sizes here, Eric, and, you know, Morrell inside at 6'1". But you got some size on both sides, certainly, trying to counteract one another.
Yeah, she is their go-to at 6'1". They really like to work the ball in and out with her. Bailey Smith also can play alongside her in a little two-man high-low action is what I've been told. And then a young lady from Batesville, Allie Edwards. Justin, she hurt her leg. But got back healthy right before district, and you kind of think about Batesville making the run here. It's good to get a great piece like that back before district, and she's kind of one of those girls you got to have on your team that just does everything right. She knows her role in the team, and now she's healthy. And from what I've been told, that has been a big, big deal for Batesville to make this run.
And for Batesville, let's talk about them now. Erin Hagwood, 5'6", senior guard. Reese Gardner, a junior guard at 5'7". Taylor Griffin, a senior forward at 5'7". Allie Edwards, the center at 6'1", and then you mentioned Higginbottom, sophomore guard, 5'8". I mean, my goodness, she's so early in her career. We've got a couple of very talented youngsters we're going to see throughout the weekend, and there's a good one right there, and Izzy Higginbottom. Great name, and obviously big-time talent as a youngster.
If you're Izzy, you've got to be a baller, right? So,
yeah.
I mean, there's no doubt about that.
Or a guitar player, I think.
Yeah, if you've watched any of Mike Neighbors and the Lady Razorback basketball team, kind of put that in your mind for Batesville, Justin. They really, really like to up and down, up and down. They share the ball extremely well, and it all kind of starts with Higginbottom, but they've got other scores as well. And as I mentioned, Taylor Griffin averaging 21 a game. That's a pretty handy sidekick to have as well. And then Allie Edwards getting healthy was big for them.
It'll be Batesville. You see the video of them being introduced. There's the Bobcats from Berryville on the other side. Batesville in that home white uniform with the orange numerals, looking sharp today. And then, you know me, man, I'm kind of partial to purple, but
you are a purple
not partial
guy.
In this game, but I'm always trying to mix a little purple in the wardrobe. But Berryville with the road purple uniforms and the gold numerals.
Anything we've learned from that first game, and I know you did that one on the radio, you've got to protect that basketball. I thought Hall had two really, really questionable. I mean, the great kid played his heart out, but you know, you step on a baseline, he kind of had a rush shot, he got blocked there. If we get down to the nitty-gritty, which we likely will with these two, you got to protect that basketball and make your free throws.
What's amazing is that game was played so under control for a state title game where the emotion, the adrenaline is pumping through your veins. I was so impressed by the poise of both teams, but there were just a few times where they kind of lost their minds. There was the one possession by Marion where they threw the ball away, really an unforced error, and then you saw the play at the end of the game where Hall goes out of bounds when they're trying to get in the front court to get up a potential game winner. You're right, poise. You got to be poised throughout the 32 minutes or maybe for 36 minutes if we go into overtime again.
And I guarantee you both coaches on their walkthrough this morning went over a million times all those scenarios because that's why you go over for them. And we might get one to come down to this game right here, Justin.
All right, well, there we go. Let's jump center here. Allie Edwards going to go for Batesville at 6'1". And let's see here. Yeah, for the Bobcats, it's going to be Morrell. And it is going to be Batesville ball to start things off, and they go quickly into the front court. Baseline drive shot up. That's no good. The follow is good. Nice job in the offensive rebound. And the stick back by Allie Edwards, the center, getting back in there to make the play. On the other end, quickly, come the Bobcats. And how about that? The two young ladies who jump center, one scores on one end, and then Morrell scores on the other end. How about that?
Good. The girls are running the floor. They're going to get up and down the floor. Now you get a set 2-3 zone by Berryville. Let's see what Higginbottom can do.
Well, we were sitting over there, thinking about it in the first game. It's like we need a girls' game to get some pace. So now we got the pace. We got the up and down. Berryville coming out in a zone early on here. Right wing, 3 on the way, up, and do not get the shooter's roll. And cleared out of there by Berryville. Quickly the other way. They throw it down court, shot up off the glass, and it is good. Bucket by Bailey Smith, and a nice job. I love the fact that both teams so aggressive. This is going to be a fun one if this keeps up. Stop and go. Lost the handle. He talked about an unforced error. There's one there. Berryville takes advantage quickly into the front court, and there's another one right back. It goes through the hands of Smith, right into the nearly in the broadcast booth over there for the radio crew, and it'll go right back to Batesville.
They're kind of copying everything.
Yeah.
Big girl scores, turnover, turnover. So little nerves out there, Justin, I'm sure.
Calming things down a little bit now. Thought about a 3 over there, but instead back to Hagwood. She'll look inside. Now throws inside. Tough pass. Good catch. Good handle by Griffin. She's double teamed down low. Needs to get it out of there, and it's knocked out of bounds. Goes off Batesville. Back to the Bobcats. Good job there, trapping her on the baseline.
Yeah,
Nowhere to go.
Hannah Morrell, she came off her man, got him in a bad spot right there, and aggressive defense led to the turnover.
Lady Pioneers with a steal. There's a drive by Griffin, shot up and blocked. Good recovery by the Bobcats after the turnover. Boy, they are, tell you what, playing at just a wild pace here. Lexi Anderson oops it inside. Finish is made, and a great job there by the Bobcats inside.
And
that was Kelsey Hopper, on the finish there to make it 6-2.
Throw it high, Justin, when you get on those breaks like that. Let your big go get it. Easy layup right there.
I mean, look, here's the deal. Between the two teams, you got 60 wins, Eric. I mean, there's a reason why you get there. A lot of skill out there. Three-pointer on the way, no good. The miss by Gardner and cleared by the Lady Bobcats. And they will race into the front court. Stop me if you've heard this before. They're going to try to go quickly off the glass, no good. The miss by Anderson, cleared by the Lady Pioneers. They'll rush into the front court. Into the paint, fouled. Kind of got bailed out there, I think, by Hagwood. Forcing the issue with the left-hand dribble. Knocked to the floor. And it kind of got bailed out. I don't know that she was really in a position to get a decent shot up there.
I tell you, impressive how they run their lanes on this break. They all seem to be good separation. You know where you're at. And, and Hannah Morrell, someone who cannot – Berryville has to have her. So
kind of had a tough luck on that foul there. She was straight up with it, but with her being a little bit out of position, she bumps Hagwood, and she falls to the floor. 6-3 in the early going. Berryville in the lead. Free throw. First one good. Second one not good for Hagwood, and the Lady Bobcats will control it here as they try to add to a 6-3 lead. Quickly inside. Now they skip it over. Pass up a good shot for a better shot. Smith with a 3 straight away. And we got a timeout on the floor as Stan Fowler wants to talk it over. Doesn't like what he's seeing. His team down 6 early, 9-3. 5:27 to play here in the first quarter. Beautiful looking stroke there, like Eric Sullivan back in his prime.
Yeah, move the ball around to get that. Sometimes we forget the pass to the shooter is almost as important as anything. And she likes to get it right there around her hip, and Lexi knew to get it to her there, and it just followed it through. And I love, you know me, I like the shooters. And, man, this is exactly what Berryville wanted, a fast start. They're kind of giving Batesville a little bit of their own medicine, moving the ball up and down the court so fast.
Look at Coach Cornelison over there. I mean, he's barking at his young ladies like they're behind. Well, they're up 6 right now, 9-3, but you can't get to this point unless you expect even more. Even when things are going well, you continue to play like maybe you're behind, try to get a little extra effort out of them. And Batesville will try to right the ship here, down 6.
Higginbotham, not even a shot yet, Justin. That's kind of surprising.
It's working out just fine for the most part. They're going to get a look there from the right wing. Gardner missing it. Good hustle inside. And there she is, Higginbotham giving them an extra possession. She hasn't gotten a shot, but she made a play there. You can affect the game, obviously, in more than one way. But, yeah, it would be nice, I'm sure, for them to try to get her a shot. And if you're a sophomore, again, that's a big stage, man. Right wing, pump fake drive. Now step back. Gardner taking her time. There's a jumper on the way. That's good. Batesville needed that in the worst way. Taylor Griffin, the senior forward, knocks down the three to cut the lead to 3, 9-6. Near turnover at midcourt, but the Lady Bobcats able to get it into the front court. Hussey feeds inside,
Wow.
shot off the glass. Hannah Morrell, I am impressed by her. Goes off the glass with a kiss. 11-6 now, 4:20 left.
Got to think about doubling her at some point, Justin. She is just that much taller than everybody. Look at center-to-center matchup. She's got her on the weight, too.
And she's got her cohort down there, Kelsey Hopper, who's something to worry about as well with the size inside. Doing a good job on Higginbottom, keeping her out of the paint and keeping a defender glued to her. Tough drive inside, a near bucket and a chance at a three-point play for Hegwood, but she couldn't get it to go.
Get updates on the state fouls on AETN right on your phone. Text AETN Sports to 313131.
Second team foul on Berryville. Batesville yet to commit one. And there's a foul on Berryville away from the ball as Hegwood set a nice screen and just got run over. It's going to go on Michaela Hussey, the senior guard. And there's our media timeout. We will take it here with Berryville leading at 11-6. 3:57 left here in the first quarter. Justin Acree, Eric Sullivan back in a moment. After this, you're watching 4A State Championship basketball on AETN.
Wow, that is unbelievable.
Stay curious.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car, to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Welcome back to Bank OZK Arena here in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Fans liking it early on from Batesville, even though their team is down. I will say, Eric, it could be worse. They're shooting 29% in the early going, 83%. The red-hot Lady Bobcats up by 5 right now, but Batesville with a chance to carve deeper into that deficit that they've dug themselves a bit of a hole here in the early going. There's Higginbottom for 3, and bottom of the bucket. She got hit on the way, no foul called. Got away with one there, but boy, a big 3 for her, and that's the way to get started in a championship game.
Oh, great shot, good form, had set. We've even defended well, but she was able to get that one to go down.
Block on the other end. Morrell trying to bring it inside, and Ali Edwards says, no, ma'am, get out of here with that. On the other end, quickly, Hegwood bucket with the left hand. And we are tied at 11 just like that. 5 quick points by the Lady Pioneers.
And now they're putting that press on. Let's see if Berryville can continue to beat it and attack while they're getting it up the court. That's the best way to get people from not pressing you. Keep them from pressing you, I should say.
I just love the intensity of both teams and the quickness with which they get the ball down the floor. Morrell feeds inside. High to low. Shot up. No good. Good opportunity there, but cleared out of there by Ali Edwards. Good job on the rebound and a missed opportunity by Hopper. Drive and kick. Higginbottom, pump, dribble, shot. Iron unkind, follow no good. Another follow is no good, but a foul is going to go against Berryville. And how about Ali Edwards? Show of emotion there. She is fired up. The 6'1" center is going to have 2 free throws upcoming, a chance to put Batesville in the lead.
Had a big block down here, Justin, and she's kind of been like, I think, the spark they've needed right now, and she's really fired up. This is her last ever high school game.
Free throw is good. Batesville in the lead, 12-11. What a run. They were down big, and they've come back here on a big run since that media timeout. Second free throw, also good. 13-11. Batesville in the lead by 2, and a steal in the backcourt. There goes Hegwood. Left-hand layup is good. 15-11. Batesville is on a roll, and they are fired up, and Stan Fowler comes out on the floor to meet his Lady Pioneers, and they are excited. My goodness. Let's go back to that. Go ahead, Eric. And
All
then
right.
I want to look at that media timeout and see where we were. Because, I mean, my goodness, it was 11-6.
Yes.
How about a 9-0 run?
9-0 run. Really a tough time right now for Berryville handling the ball. And I think Coach Daniel Cornelson's right in Lexi Anderson's ear right now going, you are my ball handler. You're my point guard. And you've had a couple turnovers here in a row. Travel the state with Chuck Dovich on Exploring Arkansas each Wednesday at 6:30 and weeknights at 10 only on AETN.
Now, there's a legendary broadcaster.
I worked with, Chucky D back in the day. Well, Batesville just seems, Justin, to have a confidence is just oozing out of them right now, and I think you got to give their defense the credit. We know they can score fast, but they really turned up the defense.
I like the way the fans, we were talking about them coming back for the break, how they were into the game even though their team was kind of struggling a little bit. Got them fired up and got them going. Drive inside, Morrell up, no good, but she's fouled. Just entering into the game and drawing is Jaleese Stewart, the sophomore center at 6'1". And Morrell, the senior, taking the youngster to school there.
You think about their press offense, Berryville's, Justin. Hannah has to come to the half-court line to help them be a relief valve, and then she's got to go get set up. So she does a lot for her team, as she's one of the better players in this state tournament.
A 9-0 run broken by Berryville with that free throw by Morrell, and she just goes ahead and makes both of them anyway. 15-13 now. Lady Bobcats fight back within 2. 2.5 left to play, and it is the sophomore Higginbottom bringing it across. She has it now. Pump. Shot, no good, front of the rim. Hard-fought rebound inside by Hopper. And quickly, the Lady Bobcats get out. They want to run. Inside, shot no good. And cleared by Batesville. They want to run the other way. There goes Taylor Griffin with the layup with the right hand. Nice job beating the defense back. Can't have that. No easy buckets. And nice layup there to make it 17-13.
Well, Berryville's got to be careful, Justin. I just don't think they want to run and gun this much with Batesville.
Nice feed inside. Spin move on the baseline. Shot up no good. Good defense in there. Hopper denied again. Higginbottom, 3 left wing. She knew that was no good. She started running after it as soon as she let it go. And it is cleared by the Lady Bobcats. It'll be Lexi Anderson in the front court. Dribbles to the right wing. And a bad pass cross court. Stolen away by Griffin. She'll bring it across. She's going to force the issue. Tough shot up. No good, but Higginbottom will catch it on the other side. Then they'll try a 3. The lefty, no good. Knocked to the floor is Hegwood, and that's going to be a foul on Bailey Smith, And the lefty will go to the free throw line for a couple with her team up 17-13 and $1:25 left in the first quarter.
A stat you don't like, Justin. 4 turnovers already by Berryville, and they've already committed 5 fouls. So they're clearly kind of out of sorts mentally right now, and after a really good start. But, boy, Batesville, I think, just has gotten them into their game, and it's working very well. As they've got more than Higginbottom as giving them some points tonight so far, and that's always a good thing.
Lefty.
Good-looking shot, right?
No doubt.
Yeah.
19 points for Batesville, 7 now for Erin Hegwood, the senior guard, and she's got one more coming after being fouled on the triple. And the third one, no good. Cleared out of there by Hopper.
Okay, even on missed shots, Justin, they are still applying that pressure. You don't see a lot of teams try to do that.
Yeah, Bobcats they're struggling to get across. Stolen away by Higginbottom. She's going to drive in. Nice feed to the post. Shot up, no good. Could have been a foul called in there. A lot of contact. Quickly the other way, Lady Bobcats. They'll have to reset. Turn around at the elbow. That's good. Hannah Morrell, what a shot. Really good-looking player. She's comfortable inside and outside. And good ball handler for a post player as well.
Yeah, 8 early points for her as well.
Catch and shoot on the right wing, no good. Long rebound. Gonna go out. I didn't see it. Did you see it? Let's go that way. Lady Bobcats will get the possession back. 45 seconds left. Batesville 19, Berryville 15 in this 4A Girls State Championship game, the second of 3 tonight. Gonna nightcap it with Ashdown and Drew Central. Ashdown's got their team. Got a championship opportunity, don't have their head coach. Stolen in the backcourt. My goodness, this Batesville defense has been absolutely relentless. Higginbottom behind the back. Beautiful feed inside. That was Pete Maravich. Oh, that was a beautiful play. What a finish.
I like her.
Behind the back. Are you kidding me? And the no look to Allie Edwards for the layup. What a beautiful play.
Oh, sophomore too, Justin Aker. Yeah, sophomore. Wow, what skills.
Well, she's certainly as built, huh?
Yes, so far so good.
Inside Morrell, nice pass. Shot, and they're going to say the foul on the floor.
think, you know, if you're Berryville right now, that combo right there is something you need, because you kind of got into this run and gun game, and that's not what Berryville wants to do. And I think they're kind of fortunate, Justin, to only be down by 6.
Yeah,
still got a lot of game left.
Three-pointer off the inbound, up and good. Huge bucket there by Bailey Smith. And now how about down just 3? That's the way to finish the first quarter. And Batesville takes the lead after 1, 21-18. And that is 8 points now for Bailey Smith after that three-pointer to finish off the first quarter. We'll take a timeout. Second quarter upcoming. Entertaining first quarter. I don't know if I can keep up with all this. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching 4A State Championship basketball right here on ATN.
Broadcast of this championship game is made possible by
Law Offices of Gary Green, a people's practice, representing people with serious injuries in areas of personal injury, nursing home negligence, and product liability. We are proud to be underwriters of AETN.
You'll find us at the end of a lot of long country roads, covering over 60% of the great state of Arkansas to provide reliable power to over 500,000 homes, farms, and businesses. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, your local energy partners.
The Cherokee Nation, our people, our culture, our history, our future. To learn more, go to visitcherokeenation.com and say hello to the Cherokee Nation.
Big Red Stores is proud to be an Arkansas-owned and operated company, supported by the Arkansas Activities Association. Shop of any of the 40 Big Red store locations across the state for great deals all year long with your Big Red Rewards card. And Todd Day in the house, I just noticed over in the Gate 7 area. Had a little feature on Corey Beck and his daughter before the game, Justin.
How about that?
So good stuff here.
Head coach Philander Smith. Love me some Todd Day. Always an entertaining interview. 21-18 after 1. Batesville in the lead by 3. How about 58% by Berryville in the first half, and they're trailing by 3? I mean, that's not, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You're like, oh, good news, 58%. Bad news, we're down by 3. Relentless effort by both teams. I mean, what great energy. This has been so much fun. Completely different kind of game than what we saw in the boys' game. So much more up and down. Getting some perimeter action as well. It's been really fun to watch.
I think if you're Berryville after the timeout there in the end of the quarter, you really want to get Lexi Anderson right here, number 12. Get her calmed down. She is your point guard, Justin.
A lot of skip passes coming here for Berryville. Now they work it out for a three-pointer. Bailey Smith, iron unkind that time, and she got it to go at the end of the first quarter. Couldn't get that one to go, and it goes out off the Lady Bobcats, and it'll be Batesville ball up 3 with 7:26 left in the first half.
Batesville subbed a lot already, Justin, I think primarily for defense. They want to keep those that full court press, his personnel as fresh as possible, and Coach Fowler's done a good job of that, I think, so far.
Feed inside, Higginbottom double team, gives it up. Great passing by Batesville. Baseline jumper up and short. Attempt by Taylor Russ, the freshman guard, just entered the game. Near steal in the backcourt. Lady Bobcats avoid a couple of steal attempts. Get it to the corner. Anderson has it, but skip pass instead. Now they'll throw it back out front here. Bailey Smith will reset. Under 7 to play in the first half. Man-to-man defense by Batesville. It's great intensity. You know the fitness level is at a peak at this point of the year, and both these teams going 100%. Nice steal there, and then a foul by Kelsey Hopper. She compounds the mistake, coughs it up, and then fouls Erin Hegwood as she came in and ripped it away. And Berryville getting themselves in some trouble. There's still 6.5 minutes left, and that's their 16th foul already.
7th turnover, by the way. And I think every possession, don't you think Hannah Morell's got to touch it at some point? Good job by Batesville to keep it out of her hands on that one.
Yeah, I think working it through her is definitely the good move. Obviously, maybe a little inside out. We saw Bailey Smith knock down a 3 earlier, but certainly would love to see the post get involved. That's what they're trying to do at Batesville. Nice drive inside. Bucket good. Taylor Griffin and one. She is a beast down there. She has been absolutely fearless around the rim, even at 5'7". She's going in among the trees and chopping them down.
It's a good job of body control, Justin. I mean, she had the trees right there, the arms up, but she found her way to kind of go a little double dip there off the glass with the kiss, and a chance to get this thing up to 5-6 points here, which is right where Batesville wants to be, man.
Call that crafty down there, huh?
I never was good at that kind of stuff. I would have got blocked.
Yeah, no doubt. I was going to say, it takes
by Hannah Morrell, too, by the way. So.
Well, you go with a purpose. You know, you don't let them really get set up defensively. They're kind of moving around defensively still, and you get the bucket before they really get set. 24-18 now, a 6-point lead opened up by the Lady Pioneers.
And they drop back in a little 2-3 zone, Justin, mixing up things as well. Baseball is.
Lady Bobcats now having to go a little more patient. Lily Compton, the sophomore, 5-3 in the game for the first time. There you go, working it through Morrell. She's got it at the free throw line, kick out. She wants it back at the elbow. But they're all over. Taylor Griffin doing a nice job staying connected. Oh, and a steal inside. They were trying to feed the post. E-step has it knocked away, and here comes Higginbottom. And a block and a jump ball. What a play defensively by Lexi Anderson. Hustled back and got her hands in there and tied the sophomore up. And on the alternate possession, it'll stay down here with Batesville. Three-pointer from the corner on the inbound, badly missed. Rebound by Lexi Anderson. Got a 2-on-2. She's going to force the issue and kick it out. And they're really doing a good job of packing the paint now and taking away Hannah Morrell after the initial success she had. And then they lob it inside, bucket good. That's the way to play it. They went right over the top. Nice hands by Morrell. I'm so impressed with her. And then she goes underneath the rim, comes to the right side, lays it up and in to make it 24-20. She's got 10 points now.
And Taylor Griffith at Batesville is just shadowing her every possession just out of that zone. So a great job to get over the top of it. And when she gets it around the rim, it's over. I mean, she's going to score.
Hegwood backs it out. She's looking for a high screen instead, gives it up to Higginbottom. Now they get the high 2 guard play out front here. Going to move some people around, reset. Berryville sagging off. Hagwood will drive by the defender, throws up a wild shot, and it's cleared away by the Lady Bobcats. Near steal there, and that's a foul on Higginbottom, a little too aggressive. Tried to poke it away from Bailey Smith, but to no avail. Instead draws the foul, and that is the 3rd team foul on the Lady Pioneers.
With their style, can you believe that's only 3 fouls on them? I mean, they are really moving their feet and getting their hands up and not reaching and grabbing. In fact, that was kind of not a bad play by Higginbottom, I thought, right there. But for their style, impressive how they are staying out of the fouls.
4:26 left to play here in the first half. Batesville leading at 24-20, but that lead is tenuous. We've seen the explosive nature of both these teams. Morrell kicks to the corner, baseline drive shot up too strong by Bailey Smith, and Batesville racing into the front court, nearly threw it away. And boy, what great ball control over there as Taylor Griffin not only doesn't turn it over, but draws a foul in the process, and she's going to the free throw line. That's a great play by a senior over there.
Yeah, just never really got a hold of it, but once she did, and here comes Berryville and able to sell it a little bit that she got knocked down. That's half of the game sometimes, selling that you got fouled in a tough situation like that. And she's a senior, so she certainly has done that many a times. So let's see if she could knock down a few free throws here.
Sophomore Stewart back in for the senior Griffin. Front end, good. Taylor Griffin having herself a night. She's got 9. It's very lonely at the free throw line. I never liked it up there. 10 points for Taylor Griffin. Of course, I couldn't shoot it that good either, so.
We found that out this morning, didn't all of us, when we were messing around here.
Well, at least you had it at one point in your life. Hannah Morrell quickly in the front court. Look out. Here comes Hegwood behind, pokes it out of bounds. Somebody's got to yell wolf or something, right? 26-20, that's the media timeout. 3:58 left here in the second quarter.
And learn how the news and newsmakers of the week are on Arkansas Week, AETN's flagship public affairs program, Fridays at 10:30 p.m. and Sundays at 10 p.m. on AETN.
All right, quick break. We'll be back with much more here. 3:58 left in the second quarter. Batesville by 6 over Berryville in this 4A Girls State Championship game on AETN.
The Everett difference is much more than just vehicle sales and service. It's also our commitment to helping those who help others, like those who work to build communities, those who help to enrich the lives of children, those who provide a loving home to kids in need, and those who lend a helping hand when you need it. It's a privilege to work with these wonderful organizations, and we're grateful for everything they do. That's the Everett difference. Everett Buick GMC.
For every moment, for every memory, from that first car to your first home, to your first child, and all the highs and lows that tomorrow might bring. For everything that matters most to you and your family, there's someone right around the corner dedicated to helping you protect what you love. Your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. Farm Bureau Insurance. Real service, real people.
Welcome back. 3:58 here in the second quarter. Teams playing fast, teams playing hard, and really, I think playing at a high level. A few too many turnovers, though, Eric, for Berryville, as you pointed out in the break.
Yeah, 8 of those, and then you're looking at a lot of fouls now as well for Berryville, but only down 6, and I mean, that is huge at this juncture of the game.
Back to work go the Lady Bobcats, trying to cut into the 6-point deficit. They nearly throw it away. Good save over there to keep this one alive. Skip pass, and it does go out of bounds through the hands of Bailey Smith. And, man, you just can't have those unforced errors. That's 9 now.
Yeah, when you're up playing against a zone like that, hit the gap with penetration. Those balls cross court oftentimes, Justin, get tipped, or you throw them to your mom in the bleachers.
Yeah, and she's not eligible to play anymore. I mean, that's they've been, how many skip passes have they thrown? I don't know if you're keeping track, but it's been a bunch. 2-3 zone now by the Lady Bobcats, trying to pack it in. And we've seen the ability by Batesville to shoot it a little bit, but Higginbottom's out, so you do lose one shooter off the floor. They're trying to account for everybody, and very patient offensive set here this time. Hegwood drives and kicks. Good defense this time out of the zone. There goes Griffin. Euro step, or was it a travel?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think she
it's
had.
A fine line.
Yeah, I don't. James Harden doesn't get that called on him. Coach Fowler very content over there for Batesville, saying, guys, work the ball around. Let's get a good shot. We've got a 6-point lead, and Berryville right now just got to quit turning it over and get Morrell back into this ball game.
Yeah, I think they're better though when they play quickly, from what I've seen here tonight.
I agree.
There's Morrell showing a little action off the bounce. There's another cross-court pass, though. Boy, they love those. Bailey Smith straight away. 2:51 left. 26-20. Batesville in the lead. Corner 3 on the way. That is good. Bailey Smith again.
Beautiful shot.
Smith, yeah, she's got 11 now in the game. After that 3, 26-23. Batesville patient. I think they're kind of lulling themselves to sleep, not the opponent.
Well, 3 of their starters, they're about to come back in. Coach Fowler's wanted to give them a little bit of rest, and here's what's happened. And if you keep skipping that ball and keep hitting the gaps on against the zone, you're going to get that corner 3, Justin, just like Berryville did right there. Beautiful ball movement.
Good feed to the high post there. Drive in, shot up, no good. Late whistle. And there she goes again to the free throw line. It's going to be Taylor Griffin again.
She is aggressive down low, Justin. My goodness. 2 Berryville players all draped over her, still got the shot off.
The senior trying to go out the right way. Makes the first of 2. Stan Fowler's team 29-3 on the year out of the 3-4A. Berryville Bobcats 31-4.
Boys to girls basketball these days.
Second free throw on the rim, no good. Morrell clears.
They were 100%, and Berryville was 80% until that miss right there. These girls do make their free throws. That's a good sign for sure.
27-23, foul away, or I guess it's at the ball there, as Bailey Smith was fouled while dribbling around there on the right wing. And that is team foul, just 4 for Batesville with 2:03 left. Berryville is in the double bonus now for the remainder of the half. Corner, they closed out on her that time. Good move by Batesville, not giving Bailey Smith any room. Kick to the corner, pump fake. Anderson looking inside, and they will feed Morrell at the free throw line. Dribble kick, 3 on the way. Smith again. Bailey Smith with another 3. She has 14 with 1.5 minutes left.
Simple, Hannah Morrell, little ball fake, back to that corner, and they got her again, man.
Get that defense shifted, right?
Yeah, she is keeping them alive with some great shooting from that right-hand corner. We got a ball game, Justin.
And another new look here by Berryville, a little 1-2-2 zone. They're really mixing things up defensively. We've seen a little bit of everything from them so far. There's the feed inside. Baseline shot up and good. Are you kidding me? Taylor Griffin is possessed. She will not be denied around the rim. 29-26, 1 minute left to play in the first half. Smith dribbles in, dribbles out, being harassed. Hagwood, part of that aggressive defensive unit. Good pass inside. Shot blocked, and they're going to call a foul. Oh, boy, a lot of ball there as Estep got great position initially and then dribbled herself to a worse position. We see that so many times with young post players, but she does get bailed out. I got to see the replay here. Watch this now. Let's see. Allie Edwards, a lot of ball, but got a little hand there. So Estep will go to the free throw line, and she knocks down the first to make it 29-27. We got another tight ball game going here. It's a good way to start state championship play. Just had a sub and didn't catch who came in there. We'll get that checked for you here in a second. For
Lexi Anderson did check out. She earned a break. She's been able to do a lot of work on that point guard spot.
Kelsey Smith, the junior guard for Berryville, checking in the game. Batesville to Higginbottom. That's always a good move. 47 seconds left. It's 29-28. What a game.
You hold it for one right here, don't you?
Maybe not. Higginbottom kicks it out. Skip to the corner. Baseline drive. Cut off 3 defenders around her. Kick out 3 on the way short. Good look there for Reese Gardner. She just couldn't get it to go down. And then in the backcourt, that's just the 6th foul, so not a horrible play there as Bailey Smith tripped up. But the next foul, of course, will result in free throws. Now maybe you hold for one if you're Berryville with 26 seconds left.
Absolutely, and make sure 41 and Bailey Smith, Morel and Bailey, are in some kind of 2-man action, even against the zone. They're in contact with each other with their eyes.
Smith dribbling it out in a jump circle, taking her time, running it down, 12 seconds. 10 to play. Batesville all over him defensively. Smith in the corner will shoot up a 3 and airballed it. Not a great possession there. And will Batesville get a shot? Yes, desperation heave, not close by Hagwood. And that's how the first half will end. Hey, after all that, we got a 1-point game. Batesville 29, Berryville 28. It's halftime here at Bank OZK Arena. And the Lady Pioneers in the lead by 1 point. We'll take a timeout. You're watching the 4A Girls State Championship game here on AETN.
What motivates me is when I can kind of look at people and tell that they doubt me.
Nothing's going to be easy for them. They have to work for what they want in life.
One of the best things about being a community-focused bank like Centennial is that we encourage our employees to volunteer and give back. That's why our bankers are often seen around town involved in activities that have less to do with money matters and more to do with supporting others. From charity events and disaster relief to Chamber of Commerce and civic activities, we enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. See for yourself the difference our local commitment can make. More information available at myoandherbank.com. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
All right, welcome back to the Spa City. It is halftime. The Berryville cheerleaders performing here at the break, and their team down 1, 29-28. Really a well-played first half, I thought, by both teams. A lot of entertaining action. We saw some outside. We saw some inside. Aggressive play. Free throws made. The one big thing you got to clean up if you're Berryville is you can't keep coughing the ball up.
Yeah, absolutely, Justin. 9 turnovers in the first half, and that's not them. Give credit to Batesville's defense for doing that. And how about Higginbotham? We talk so much about her, and she can explode. We know only 3 points there, but Taylor Griffin of Batesville, you said it. She is kind of possessed to win the state championship. She's been fantastic for the Lady Pioneers. And then Hannah Morrill, hey, she's going to get you a double-double every night. She's got 10 points, but Bailey Smith kept them in the game with those big threes, all in the same spot, basically. That three-pointer will keep you around, and that's what Berryville has going for them. But I think they're going to come out with it. I think you're going to see the pace a little faster, don't you? But Batesville doesn't want to do all that. They want to go. They want to go.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
I think the most effective offense we saw from them the first half is when they were playing quickly, especially when you got somebody as skilled as Higginbottom who can draw the defense and give it up to her teammates or finish it for herself. It's impressive. First half leader, you got Griffin on one side, relentless offensively. She's got 13 on the other side. It's Smith with 14 and Morrell chipping in with 10. So it's going to be a heck of a second half. We're looking forward to bringing it to you. We'll take a time out here on AETN with this 4A state championship game.
Broadcast of this championship game is made possible by
Law Offices of Gary Green, a people's practice, representing people with serious injuries in areas of personal injury, nursing home negligence, and product liability. We are proud to be underwriters of AETN.
You'll find us at the end of a lot of long country roads, covering over 60% of the great state of Arkansas to provide reliable power to over 500,000 homes, farms, and businesses. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, your local energy partners.
The Cherokee Nation, our people, our culture, our history, our future. To learn more, go to visitcherokeenation.com and say hello to the Cherokee Nation.
Back in the 1960s, before Title IX, Arkansas made little room for girls' sports. It took the pioneering efforts of players and coaches like Betty Wallace to create change and pave the way for Arkansas girls to compete on a level playing field. Here's their story.
Betty Wallace is a legend.
When I was little, I always wanted a basketball, but my mother never would let me have one because she was afraid I want to play when I grow up. Little did she know that I would end up teaching PE.
I attended Malvern High School, and I was a very shy, skinny little kid, and I was good at my hook shot. We didn't have a basketball team or sports because there was no Title IX money at the time. She would form basketball teams between the classes.
In Arkansas, the only thing for girls, as competitively, was basketball. The girls played in cut-off blue jeans, and for numbers, we used pennies that the PE classes used.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, I couldn't walk and chew gum at the same time. I was not an outstanding athlete, but Coach Wallace treated me just like she did any of the others. To her, it really didn't matter that I was not one of the starting players.
I wanted somebody who wanted to come to Henderson to get an education and play volleyball or tennis. Someone who had the initiative to come here.
We would go to other schools. We slept on the gym floor on mats because we didn't have the money for hotels. And then we'd play all day. And then maybe the next week, they would come down to our school and we'd do the same thing. She and 3 other coaches brought those things together, and they created an organized sports association. And this was the precursor to women's athletics in the state of Arkansas.
We started working on writing a constitution and bylaws, sent it to every college in Arkansas, regardless of size, and that's how it all got started. We had an organization here in Arkansas won nationally for women. We were 3rd in the region. They got in the We are Betty's Reddies. They weren't in trouble when they heard my infection.
A group called Betty's Reddies. We all played something for her. We did everything we possibly would help tell people about legacy and what she meant to the women in sports in Arkansas.
I was out mowing the yard. Woody Jolly came by, who is on the board of the Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame. Well, the light came on, and I called and said, I know what's going on.
We were very happy to celebrate her as one of the newest inductees in the Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame.
They're good kids. They were good kids. They're good ladies now. They had respect for me, and I had respect for them. So last April, I got installed in the Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame. And I know that my kids are the ones.
Earlier this year, second game of the season, Larissa Campbell, the 4-year starter and leading scorer for the Blytheville Lady Chickasaws, saw her season and possibly her basketball career end with a sudden, painful twist.
I ended my season before I could even start it. Larissa Campbell, power forward / center, Blytheville Chickasaws. I first fell in love with basketball in 3rd, 4th grade. I just love the competitiveness when I want to run away from my problems, play some ball, and you forget about everything.
Lay off the edge of the bed, okay?
I started playing high school ball in 9th grade, and I did start, and I started all the way up until the big day of when I hurt myself. I remember we're pressing, I'm about to go for a steal. As I reached for the steal, I felt my knee go in an awkward position. Never felt that type of feeling before. Once I did that, I just instantly started crying. The main thing going through my head is that it's my ACL. Before the season could even start, my senior season is already over. And there's no getting it back, no looking back at all. This the season I was gonna prove myself. This the season I was gonna give my all. I knew college coaches would be around. I couldn't even take that opportunity because the torn ACL. I was just hopeless. I was like, this is the end of my basketball career, and I'm just leave it as that.
Larissa, as a player, moved up for me her 9th grade year. Came in and was one of my starters, have started ever since, has led the team in scoring, rebounds for the last 3 years. She's an outstanding, well-rounded athlete, academically as well. It hurt. That was her dream. And we kept trying to tell her that, hey, it's not over. Even if you don't get to play this season, you got the spring. Work hard in your therapy, and hopefully we can get you playing at that next level.
My mom always been banging on my head, so like, you need to do good in school. Your academics always come first. You can't depend on sports all your life and stuff like that. So with all that banged in my head, I just took it and ran with it. And now I'm number 2 in my class, and most of my scholarship money is academic scholarships from different institutions. I'm not going to let this injury define me. Matter of fact, I'm going to embrace this injury, actually, and use it as time to think, evaluate what I need to do when it is time for me to get back on that court. And I'm just going to let this uplift me, really.
That's 125. Good job. What was that? I like that.
All right, second half action is about underway here. Berryville will start with the ball, down 1 here in the second half. And looks like Batesville gonna open in a zone defense here. Eric, they feed it right inside, shot up and good. And there you go, Kelsey Hopper finally gets going here. She had a couple of tough luck possessions in the first half. They worked a lot of things through Morrell, but this time they call a play right out of the timeout or right out of the halftime and give it to Kelsey Hopper for the finish. On the other end, shot blocked, ball batted out of bounds, and it will stay with Batesville. 29 points now for Batesville, but they trail by 1. So we flipped the script. 1-point game, but it's going the other way after the Bobcats come out and get a bucket to start the second half.
And you can bet Coach Cornelius, wow, 3 just like that.
How about that? Yeah. Ball into Hagwood from the corner, and they counteract it. I mean, it's been a back-and-forth game all night, and how about 10 points for Aaron Hegwood, now the senior guard, with that big three, and that was an uncontested one. Just a bad job by the Lady Bobcats recognizing off of the inbound. Miss on the other end, tipped out of there, and who else? It is, again, Taylor Griffin. Ball tipped away, Higginbottom racing after it, gets it, dribbles, inside, up, shot no good off the bottom of the backboard. Rebound, stick back attempt no good by Edwards. Scramble for it, shot up and good, and there she is again. Taylor Griffin has been impressive.
Last game of her career, and has played fantastic. Right place at the right time.
Yeah.
And that's not by accident. I think she just knows how to play ball, Justin.
15 points for Taylor Griffin, the senior guard.
Oh, wow.
Feed inside. Boy, nice move by Morrell.
Yeah.
Couldn't finish it off, though. And the Batesville wants to run, but they have that fast break thwarted by Bailey Smith. Good job poking it out of bounds. No foul called. A little contact over there.
Very anxious to see if we'll get the full court press back going from Batesville. That really jump-started them there early in this ball game, but Coach Fowler's called a lot of different defenses tonight.
Hegwood kicks it out. Higginbottom with it. Left wing. Michaela Hussey in good defensive position. That zone. Packing it in. Trying to make Batesville work from the outside. Hegwood, the lefty, will drive. Feed inside. Lost the handle for a moment. Higginbottom skip pass. Pump fake and drive. A lot of contact, and they're going to call a foul on Bailey Smith. Stepped in there to cut off the drive by Reese Gardner, and too much contact.
Tell you what, Reese, very under control young player. You know, she really knows what she's doing out there, and she got in the right spot and drew the foul right there.
Inbound to Hegwood. Left wing, Higginbottom. Three is good from the left wing. And her team takes a 7-point lead with 5:51 left here in the third quarter.
Maybe danger zone time, Justin, for Berryville right now. Maybe so, if they can't get a bucket here.
Boy, good passing that time. Skip pass and a three countered. Lexi Anderson says, don't worry, Eric Sullivan, I got you covered over here. Let's cut it back to 4. And then good hustle on the other end by Bailey Smith, knocking it away.
I think it's important for Lexi to look for a shot more. She didn't do that in the first half. I think she was so consumed with trying to get the ball up the court against that press, and I think she's a valuable part of their team, and that's a big one for her confidence.
Higginbottom feeds, drive inside, shot no good. That time Griffin couldn't finish it off, something we've seen her do a number of times tonight. I'll tell you, she is 5'7", Eric, but I think she thinks she's 6'5". I mean, she is not afraid to go inside. She loves to go down in the post. It's impressive.
Explosive jumper, too. I think she's not afraid because of her jumping ability.
To the corner, Hussey, who has yet to score tonight. There goes Bailey Smith. Leaves it for Anderson. Picks up her dribble, now to the corner. Trying to post inside. Morrell working hard down there. Are they going to get it to her? No. Leave it outside to Hussey again. They'll hand it off and reset here. Under 5 to play in the third quarter. Corner kick. Bailey Smith steps out. There's another skip pass. Dangerous pass. Boy, they love those. Morrell at the free throw line. Squares up, kicks out. Smith baseline drive, shot up and good, and one. Bailey Smith hanging in the air, drawing the contact, finishing at the rim.
Impressive move, Justin. You have your body under control like that. You've got a 6-foot post player fixing to swat you down, and she hangs in the air, as you mentioned, and dropped it in there off the kiss off the glass. And just when it's a 7-point lead for Batesville, now Berryville's got a chance to get it down to a 1-point game.
Shot up and completes the three-point play. Old school, Bailey Smith. Eric, 1-point game. Stop me if you've heard this before. Batesville by 1, 37-36. That's 17 for Bailey Smith, by the way. Hegwood, baseline drive all the way up and under, fouled. Tough shot, and again, if you're Berryville, don't want to foul in that situation. Yeah. That's a tough shot for a guard going underneath the backboard, and you bail her out with a foul, and Hegwood, the lefty, will go to the free throw line.
Okay, I thought they might have gotten Kelsey Hopper, who has 3 right now, the other big down low.
Instead it'll be, Anderson, that's 3 on her. Free throw good by the lefty. Extends the lead to 2. Second free throw upcoming.
Hey, if you want to relive all the action, championship games will be available to watch online starting Monday at aetn.org/sports.
Hegwood converts on a pair, extends the lead to 3. A little backcourt pressure by Batesville. Morrell feeds Bucket good. Nice break there to Lexi Anderson. And again, Morrell showing that skill set for a post player. Really nice. Handles it, makes a very nice pass on a player on the move. And they cut the lead back to 1. Hegwood will feed down low. There's a drive inside. Tripped up inside is Jalise Stewart.
They're going to get...
he didn't like that?
Well, they're going to get Morrell on that one. And she's very good at holding her ground and standing straight up.
Just a second on her.
Yeah.
No problem there. Free throw rattled around and did everything but go down for Jalise Stewart. Reminded me of that shot the other night against your Dukies, who escaped the other night. That one hit everything and didn't go down.
That's what happens at that gym, man.
Second free throw, no good. So Berryville catches a break. It turns out to be a good foul. Quickly in the front court. Anderson feeds Morrell, and Morrell walked with it. Boy, but you know what? She finished it off there. I mean, again, you love the skills of the post player. I mean, she's really, really skilled. And results in another turnover, unfortunately, for them. They're into double digits now, yes?
Absolutely.
That's their 10th turnover.
Yeah, 10 turnovers, and she's just got guard-like skills, Justin. I mean, that may not have been a walk right there. I mean, she practiced that move all the time. But
I'm with you.
So they sometimes it's an instinct call, instinct just to call that when they do the head fake.
All right, media timeout, 39-38. Batesville by 1, 3:55 left on AETN. It's the 4A state championship game. Continuing after this.
We are go at this time.
Ignition sequence start.
10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
We have liftoff.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Why choose local? Because local companies stay rooted in their communities. They support other local businesses and provide jobs for your friends and neighbors. At Fidelity Communications, we take great pride in being a local company that's dedicated to the communities we serve. Jobs and opportunities for the people you love. That's why you choose local. Fidelity Communications. We're here, we're local. Be connected with Fidelity, your local internet, TV, and home phone provider.
And congratulations to the outstanding student athletes participating in today's game. Berryville's Hannah Morrell, 3.5 GPA in environmental science. She's, of course, the outstanding forward. And Batesville's Erin Haygood, 3.85 guard, with pre-dentistry in her future. So congrats to those two young ladies.
Very good. National Dentist Day 2 days ago, I believe. We'll be celebrating that with her down the road here. Higginbottom kicks it out. It's a day for everything. When's National Broadcasters Day? Did we get one?
I don't know if we get one.
I don't know if we deserve one.
Yeah. Oh, she wanted to.
Thought about it. Thought twice about it. And there's skip passing all over the place now. 3.5 to play here in the third quarter, 39-38. Batesville by 1. Higginbottom doesn't think about it that time. Fires it up, missed. And cleared out of there by Lexi Anderson, who brings it into the front court. High dribble all the way in. You must stop the ball.
Yes.
You've got to stop the ball. But you know what? They didn't stop her, so Lexi said, fine, I'll take it all the way. 40-39, Berryville back in front. And guess what? I bet the first thing out of Stan Fowler's mouth is, you have to stop the ball.
I'm glad Lexi's a big part of this team. She needed that. She had a little rough first half. She's hit a three here, makes an outstanding play right there, but you're right. We're watching it right now. You cannot allow that in a state championship game. Stuff like that will get you beat, not stopping ball at some point.
40-39, Bobcats by 1. Entertaining game. I mean, cannot say enough. Scott Inman's not working this game, but he's having so much fun watching it. He came out here and sat courtside with us. Maybe we'll make it a three-man booth here in the fourth quarter. What do you think? Want to get the A-man?
I'm in.
Want to get the A-team back on here?
The A-team. Well, that'd
A-team to Scott.
That'd be you two.
Oh, no, stop it.
I'd get to go to the sidelines for that one.
We didn't talk about the officials, Eric, and that's good because they've stayed out of the game, but let's give them a little love. Harvey Sellers, Wesley Smith, and Bill Mazauer calling this 4A state title game. And you know what? I haven't really noticed them, so that means they're doing a fine job. And I don't know which one this one is, but that guy's awfully tall. So if you're not noticing the officials, I say good news.
That's how you want it right there in a state championship game. Let the players on the court.
I got to be honest, I kind of like that in any game.
Yeah, Not this day and age.
I've spent thousands of dollars on therapy regarding basketball officials. I get very, very angry.
You've been good so far. I'm proud of you.
There's Hegwood. Looking inside. Under 3 to go. Batesville down 1 again. It's been, I mean, it's more like a tennis match than a basketball game. It has been so back and forth. Very impressive by both teams. Fun game to watch.
Just kind of wonder if any team can get about a 6-8 point lead in this game. I don't think it's going to happen, but how the other team would react this late in the ball game.
Not a great offensive possession there, but Jalise Stewart bails him out. Cross-court pass, three-pointer. What can't Taylor Griffin do? She goes in. She goes out. She gets boards. And she's got 18. 42-40. Batesville back up by a pair.
Yeah, impressive jump shot there, too. And keep in mind, Justin, she has been shadowing Morrow's the entire game. So she's done it on both ends of the court.
Well, and she's given up, 4 or 5 inches there inside, and she is standing tall among the trees.
There she is.
And there she is again. Another steal. How about that? Taylor Griffin. Drive inside against 2 defenders. Maybe forced one there, but hey, nobody's perfect. But you know what? Here's the way I always looked at those plays. I stole it. It's my shot to take if I want it. If I'm feeling it, I'm going.
I never thought like that, ever. I was always pass first.
We have to play on the defensive end to get a steal.
I never made it. I didn't make it down there.
There's your hang-up right there.
Yeah. Forgot about that part of the game.
All right, quickly in the front court. Here comes Morrell. All the way in. She'll feed the post. Shot up and good. There's a nice job there with the 2 post players working well together. Morrell feeding Kelsey Hopper for the finish. She's got 4 points now in the second half. On the other end, 3 quickly by Higginbottom. I don't know about that shot, Eric. And boy, Berryville getting a little help from Batesville. We are deadlocked at 42 with $1:50 left here in the third quarter. Extremely entertaining game. And if this is any indication as to what you're going to get, you folks need to come down here and park yourselves in the Spa City this weekend, because this is going to be some good hoops. Pull-up jumper off the glass. The kiss by Lexi Anderson, doing a little Tim Duncan there.
She's coming alive this half. She's really come alive.
And the Lady Bobcats clawing their way back into the lead, 44-42. Crossover dribble out front. Gardner drives in. I tell you what, she walked with it, but let me tell you something. She has really, the last few possessions when she's had it, she's kind of over-dribbled, and they've really done a good job moving the ball, not holding the ball. And a couple possessions ago, she dribbled around, never moved the ball, and then took a shot and missed it. Not sure what she's thinking about right now. Ooh. There's a pass that got away, but kept alive. Hopper with it. Nearly stolen away. Morrell, nice job. I love what I saw there. You got guards running around you. She gets it up high to get it out of play. Catches it at the elbow. Drives in. Shot up. That's good. What a play by Hannah Morrell. Man, just when a team looks like they're taking control, the other team flips the script, and the Lady Bobcats have gone in front by 4.
Their biggest lead of the game, I believe.
You took the words right out of my brain, which is really scary. If I start thinking in the same vein as you, I'm worried.
The world is going to be great then.
3-pointer no good by the lefty Hegwood, and it'll go out of bounds and back to the Lady Bobcats, who clearly have taken all the momentum in this building back to their side.
Justin, they've hit their last 7 shots in a row, and they're on a 8-0 run right now. And hey, that's big for this team that had struggled early in this first half, and then here we go. That happens. So.
Hussey throws it away. I think she was trying to get it to Morrell, but Morrell wasn't looking for it. Drive in, kick out, Higginbottom, left-hand drive. Step around, shot up, no good. But a nice play there. Good body control by Izzy Higginbottom, and the sophomore will go to the free throw line for a pair. That foul's going to go against Kelsey Smith.
You mentioned Pistol Pete,
excuse me. It's going to go against Hannah Morrell. Not 14-41. Pardon me.
You mentioned Pistol Pete. Her dad, Izzy's dad, had to be the biggest Pistol Pete fan. She's got a lot of his little head nods and fakes and stuff. It's so much fun to watch her play.
Well, nowadays, with everything on YouTube, the kids can probably pull up a bunch of Pete Maravich's greatest plays in no time flat. Free throw good. 7 points now for Higginbottom. Make it 8. 46-44. 24.5 seconds left. See if Berryville decides to hold for one.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing here is
offensive foul. Offensive foul. Hegwood holds her ground, draws it, and she's going to give her team another possession. Boy, there's a way to take the momentum back. How about that? What a play. Heads up play by the senior.
And Coach Fowler happened to be right there, kind of encouraging the ref a little bit.
Well, Bailey Smith did reach out the left arm. We saw it on the replay there. Good job by the camera crew catching that. Skip pass. Gardner, there she goes again. She's going to back it out. 5 seconds. 3-pointer on the way. Not a great shot. Nice rebound inside, though. Higginbottom up and good at the buzzer.
Count it.
And we are deadlocked at 46 with that great offensive rebound and stick back by the Super Soph. Izzy Higginbottom. We are through 3. We are locked up at 46. We'll take a break. Higginbottom with 10. You're watching 4A State Championship basketball. Stick around. A great fourth quarter coming up on AETN.
Broadcast of this championship game is made possible by
Law Offices of Gary Green, a people's practice, representing people with serious injuries in areas of personal injury, nursing home negligence, and product liability. We are proud to be underwriters of AETN.
You'll find us at the end of a lot of long country roads, covering over 60% of the great state of Arkansas to provide reliable power to over 500,000 homes, farms, and businesses. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, your local energy partners.
The Cherokee Nation, our people, our culture, our history, our future. To learn more, go to visitcherokeenation.com and say hello to the Cherokee Nation.
Are you not entertained? Are you kidding me? 46-all as we start fourth quarter play.
Absolutely, Justin Acree. With 40 locations, though, in Arkansas and growing, Big Red Stores is proud to be the official convenience store of the Arkansas Activities Association. Big Red Stores proudly supports Arkansas schools and their communities. Man, just when Berryville gets a 4-point lead, boom, boom, Batesville ties it up.
Right
it's been
back
like
at
this
it.
all the game.
Higginbottom has it. She's the one that provided the tying points off of the offensive rebound stickback. Justin Acree, Eric Sullivan courtside here. Higginbottom's going to try another one. That time just off, and a nice clear there by Kelsey Hopper for the Lady Bobcats. Ball poked away. Stolen again. Here we go. Taylor Griffin down low, layup good by Hagwood, the lefty. Finished it off, and her team back in front, 48-46, 7:35 left. Harassing the Lady Bobcats in the backcourt. They get it up to Morrell. She drives inside, steps up, shot no good. Follow is no good again, and they're going to call a foul inside. I don't know about that one. Looked like a play on to me, and I believe that's going to go against Morrell. Her third or fourth?
Should be her third. Fourth.
That's four, buddy. Yep. 12 points, 4 fouls now for Hannah Morrell. That would be a huge blow, and we've got almost the entire fourth quarter left. And 41, the senior post, got to watch it. Inside, pump fake, shot up. A lot of contact, no foul called. Pretty good defense in there by Hopper off of the Taylor Griffin attempt. Morrell running up the sideline, nearly fell down, got her footing back, and then it's stolen on another cross-court pass. Just cannot do that. You're living on borrowed time. Nice no-look by Hagwood inside, and the finish by Higginbottom. Timeout on the floor as Daniel Cornelison wants to talk it over with his bunch. The Lady Bobcats with a big turnover, and what a job by Hagwood there. She nearly turned it over, and then she saves it down low, and the no-look pass for the layup. That was a fantastic play, and speaking of the senior guard.
Look at what Coach Fowler's went back to. This is how they open the game, Justin, pressing on each and every possession they can on a make or miss, and it's got them right back up by 4. And that young lady right there, Erin Hagwood, she's a guard. She has a 3.8 GPA. Oh,
don't cheat her the half point there. It's 3.85, buddy.
Yeah, 3.85.
Round up to 3.9.
That was never on my report card. But
you'd have to add up 2 years to get there.
Yeah, pre-dentistry, and made a heck of a play right there for the Lady Pioneers. And I don't want to get too jumpy, but they can feel it over at Batesville. But we've seen this play out all throughout the game. I guarantee you Berryville's going to get something back going here.
We got a long way to go, but let me ask you this. If you're going to pick it right this second, you going Hagwood, you going Higginbottom, you going Griffin, rather? What are you going to do with the MVP if you were going to pick her right now?
Taylor Griffin's dominated the game on both ends of the court, I think.
She's been fantastic.
Not so much with rebounds and steals. She's just shadowed maybe the best post player we've seen in this tournament for the women's side of the state tournament. She's been outstanding. And I love her demeanor. She doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low.
Berryville wants to run quickly into the front court. There's Lily Compton. She played sparingly tonight. Critical moment in the game here. She has it up top between the circles. Hussey with it. They're going to take their time. Looking inside, doing a good job moving the ball around. They're going to try a 3 from the corner. Barely misses. Inside, though, rebound stick back by Hopper. Hopper's had a big impact here in the second half, Eric, after not even scoring in the first half. She's got 8 now.
And 5 rebounds to go along with it. Excellent job.
Well, really good. The yang to the yin of Hannah Morell inside there as the Wonder Twins and the post working well together down there for the Lady Bobcats. Yeah.
Very good ball players, and Morell knows when to find her. She's done it several times in this half.
Under 6 to play, and now the Lady Pioneers a tenuous 2-point lead. Higginbottom pull-up jumper, right wing good. The mid-range game, they say it's a dying art, but not for Miss Higginbottom. She's still got it. Uh-oh, bad pass inside, and what are they going to call there? Jump ball. That's a play on, I think, but instead it's going to stay with the Lady Bobcats on the alternate possession. 52-48, Batesville leads it by 4.
Justin, how long can you afford to not have Lexi Anderson on the floor? I know she had a couple turnovers there, but she is their point guard, and if Batesville's going to make their move, they might do it right now, but hey, what a great inbound play. Oh, they just missed that one.
Yeah, nice inbound play to Morell. She couldn't finish it off, and who else? Taylor Griffin clears it. Baseline drive. Griffin with the layup on the other end. It's good. And Griffin, as you said, Eric, she is dominating at both ends. She has 20 points. 54-48. Batesville trying to pull away. An ear steal at midcourt, and the ball will be out of bounds off of Berryville. What a play there by Batesville, defensively doing work. And you're right. Obviously, coach thinking the same way. Lexi Anderson, the junior guard, back on the floor. They need some offense. And hopefully for them, she can provide some. We got a 6-point lead now for Batesville with 5:19 to play here.
And we'd be bragging about Griffith as we should. Taylor's played phenomenal. It's 5 steals, Justin.
That's impressive. That's She's been phenomenal. Yeah. Hey, a lot of great memories being made here today at Bank OZK Arena. If you want to get a DVD of the game, you can go to FidelityLocal6.com and order your DVD. I might get a copy of it.
Both of them. They're the one, too.
Oh, no doubt about it. And, yeah, go to www.fidelitylocal6.com for more information on how you can get yours. But these are memorable games. It's just good basketball. And it's so impressive to me with so much on the line, so much pressure, that the 4 teams we've seen so far tonight as we kick off championship basketball weekend have been so poised and played so well. It's been high-level basketball. A lot of times you get to this point and you see teams that sort of kind of lose their composure on a regular basis. The stage is too big. These teams are playing ball, man. It's impressive. 54-48, 5:16 left. Boy, Batesville can really make things tough on Berryville with a score here, but we've seen teams making runs all night long.
No hurry here either, Justin. Well, why not?
Higginbottom just a little short. Rebound inside, back up, and good. Taylor Griffin putting her MVP stamp on that one. If Batesville holds on, it's becoming a no-brainer.
She has been everywhere on the court tonight, just knows how to play, Justin. Timed that rebound perfectly, went up and got it, and like a pogo stick, went right back up for 2. And you see a little bit of urgency now in Berryville. You can see it in their eyes.
Yeah, Lady Bobcats have got to find some offense and find it in a hurry. They cannot afford any empty possessions. Who else? Taylor Griffin pokes it out of bounds. Phenomenal. I don't know where this young lady's going to play college basketball or if she has designs on it. I know she's obviously got some heady goals academically, but my goodness, what an asset she'd be. Three-pointer, and boy, right on cue. And you called for her a minute ago. They need Lexi Anderson in the game. That 3, enormous for this team. And Lexi Anderson up to 12 points in the game. And that dozen for her.
All right,
critical, obviously, in a 5-point game now.
Justin, do you play? This isn't their style. Do you pull it out and kill as much time, or do you keep playing the way the Lady Pioneers have played all game long, which is take it at Berryville?
Well, all you do is feed Allie Edwards, or Taylor Griffin, rather, excuse me, and let her get fouled. And we are not into the free throw shooting zone quite yet. That is team foul 6, but it'll be free throws from here on out for the Lady Pioneers. Inbound to Gardner. Skip pass. Three-pointer on the way. And no good. Rebound by Hopper. Kind of a quick shot there, Eric, and really no need for it with the lead as time's running down. Near steal, and now it is. Who else? There she goes again. Griffin fouled on the drive, and she's got a 1-and-1 upcoming. So it was on the floor, but she's got a 1-and-1 anyway. With 3:46 left, her team up 5. I have not seen a championship game dominated like this in a long time.
22.
I mean, we've seen a lot of great players come through here over the years. Guys that went on to play college basketball at a high level, boys and girls that moved on to college basketball, Power 5. I haven't seen too many people dominate like this. Impressive. Final media timeout of this one. 56-51. Batesville in the lead. Taylor Griffin at the line when we come back on AETN.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood.
We are the curious.
The adventurous.
Those venturing out for the first time.
And those who've never lost our sense of wonder.
You seen this? We are the hungry.
The strong.
I must be the greatest. The joyful.
A happy little cloud. We believe there is always more we can uncover.
More we can explore.
We believe in the capacity for goodness. And the potential for greatness.
The torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans.
PBS. PBS.
PBS.
Anytime we want, anywhere we are.
State champions merchandise available now at ArkansasHighSchoolSports.com. ArkansasHighSchoolSports.com. Get that Berryville State Championship maybe we're about to see, or that Batesville, which they are right now holding a 5-point lead as we are getting right into the clutch of this ball game, Justin Aker.
And there is a rare miscue by Taylor Griffin, who misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Trap at midcourt, stolen away. Higginbottom the other way. Layup is good. 3.5 to play, and it's a 58-51 Batesville lead. Still pressure coming from Batesville in the backcourt, and a foul back there. Not a very good play. You don't want to stop play there. Reese Gardner whistled for it.
You know one thing I like about Coach Fowler at Batesville? Kind of just lets his girls do their thing. You know, he puts out a system. You guys follow it. I mean, they've been aggressive all game, offensively and defensively.
Lexi Anderson feeding Bailey Smith. Smith up and under move, no good. Ball kept alive by the Lady Bobcats, though, and racing it is Anderson. They need buckets in the worst way. It's still only a 7-point game, though, Eric. I mean, they're still within arm's length here. Ball tipped away, good defense. Good save there by Lexi Anderson, throwing it off of Higginbottom out of bounds. 3:09 left. Still time, but you need buckets here, obviously. The biggest thing is, how many stops can they get? And Batesville just will not be denied.
Kind of forgot about Hannah Morrell the last couple of minutes, too. She's so good and low, and there's another turnover.
Not a very good post pass. Good position in there by Hopper, and they couldn't get it to her, and they raced the other way. Offensive foul, and boy, again, Batesville a little reckless here. That time by Griffin. Just don't need to rush around here.
And that is her second foul. Shocker. She's really
it's incredible
smart.
that she's not in foul trouble, as aggressive as she is. 22 points for the senior. Again, wants to go out the right way, and man, she's doing a heck of a job here.
Must score possession, Justin, for Berryville. They've got to get points on this trip.
Under 3 to go. Skip pass. They're going to feed Morrell at the free throw line, and that's good. They could have had that all night. 58-53. You said it's a must score. They scored. What did you do?
I don't know. I don't think I did anything.
2.5 minutes to play. Eric broke the monitor, Dad.
Don't tell Matt.
58-53. Batesville backdoor cut. Higginbottom up and under move. Are you kidding me? What a find and what a score. I love the fact they're staying aggressive even with the lead. Morrell back the other way. She fakes the spin, shoots it, misses it. Rebound, stick back is good. What a half Kelsey Hopper's having. And that senior wants to go out the right way as well. Gets it back to within 5. She has 10 all in the second half.
What a sequence right there.
That was fun.
Fantastic basketball being played tonight.
Hegwood now smartly slowing things down a little bit. She and Higginbottom. She split 2 defenders, drives in, shot up, no good. Fouled on the way in. Izzy Higginbottom, the sophomore, is going back to the free throw line with her team up 5. My goodness, what crafty moves with the ball.
Just,
let's see that one again.
The handles.
Oh, this is the backdoor cut, up and under move, beautiful. And did you see her? I mean, I love the fact she didn't put the ball on the floor. Free throw good, by the way. Scooped it up and in, and then that splitting of the 2 defenders, the give herself an opportunity at the line. Impressive.
Wicked handles right there. All right, get updates on the state finals on AET right on your phone. Text AET Sports to 313131.
Another skill in midcourt. Higginbottom again. All the way in, shot up and good, and one! Lady Pioneers extending the lead and putting this one out of reach. 21 for the sophomore. 63-55 and a free throw to come.
3 points at halftime, Justin. 21, fixed to be 22. She makes a free throw. Wow. She stepped up her what? The last 5 or 6 minutes.
That's right. Free throw good. How about Izzy Higginbottom? And now Berryville, it's desperation mode. Got to get up there quickly.
Taking
into the front court, a near steal. Morrell drives, feeds, lost the handle, shot up and good. Nice job by Kelsey Hopper regathering the ball there and getting it up off the glass for the score. Back within 7 with 1:24 left. Gonna need a minor miracle here if you're the Lady Bobcats. Into the front court. Griffin drives baseline, fouled from behind. And she's gonna go to the free throw line for 2 shots. That's a double bonus now the rest of the way. And Taylor Griffin having an MVP night. But man, Izzy Higginbottom has been impressive.
I mean, she's a sophomore. I mean, she plays like a college basketball player.
She really does.
When she handles herself, her shot, her moves, it's impressive.
I know a few college coaches that could use somebody with that skill set.
Purple, one of them purple.
Name it. Maroon, purple, red.
Razorback red.
Green. I mean, there's a lot of people that could use her. I don't know if there's a program in the world that couldn't use a player like that.
Okay, Lexi has fouled out of this game. I thought she had a much better second half, but boy, Batesville's pressure got to her early.
Hey, Higginbottom's got 22, and so does Griffin. And now Griffin has 23 to give her game high. I mean, I'm telling you, you got a tough pick here for MVP. They're both phenomenal today.
I love Izzy, but I think what she's done for 4 quarters, Taylor Griffin, you know what I mean? She's done it
Higginbottom,
all
by the way, has 6 rebounds to Griffin's 4 and no turnovers to Griffin's 4. So, hey, maybe not as cut and dried as we thought.
Yeah. I'd give it both. Give it to them both.
Oh, I'd be co-MVP.
Oh, boy.
A near turnover there by Compton, and instead draws the foul with 1:07 left, 66-57. You can see when we start debating who's the MVP, what's happening in the game, as the Lady Pioneers pulling away here late. Very impressive performance in the second half.
Justin, I just can't help but, I feel for Berryville 4 times in a row to the semis. And then they finally get here. I mean, don't hang your head, ladies. You've having phenomenal careers, but that's tough, man. That's Buffalo Bills kind of stuff, man. You just come so close so many times. But they're doing something right up there. I think they're going to get one at some point.
There's no doubt. 66-58 after the free throw. 1:07 left. But, yeah, it's going to be a tall order to try to pull this one out. And you look through the roster, for Batesville, you got 3 seniors, a junior and a sophomore in the starting lineup, and on the other side, 4 seniors and a junior. But good news is you get Lexi Anderson back next year. She's an impressive young lady.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, explore the great outdoors and to all the rich cultural beauty that the natural state has to offer on Exploring Arkansas, Wednesdays at 6:30 on AETN.
So Lily Compton, the sophomore guard, got a lot of great experience tonight playing in this state championship game. Big stage, bright lights. Can use that in the future. She'll be a much bigger cog in the machine next year for sure. Makes the free throw. Within 7, Higginbottom.
You're down
over
7,
to Higwood,
Justin.
back to Higginbottom. It's not over yet, and they get a foul, and they do. Higginbottom's going to the free throw line. I mean, I don't know that I've ever seen a case for co-MVPs that is more appropriate than this game.
They've ever done it? I don't think they have.
Well, no, then they have to go get another trophy made. Another plaque.
Cut in half?
No. I don't think they want to buy another plaque. Yeah, there you go. And then you got to have one person that says, no, I want you to have it. I think there's a biblical story, but we're not going there. 67-59, 23 now for Higginbottom. I mean, if she was a senior, I'd be blown away. But the fact that she's a sophomore I can't even comprehend.
Talking to, doing some research, well, I heard D1 talent. I always kind of go, okay, let me. You kind of put yourself in that position, but she has lived up to every bit of it, Justin. And her phenomenal passing wasn't impresses me. I knew she could shoot it.
And she's trying to get another rip there off of Hussey as she drove in. Kick out, deep three, Bailey Smith. She had a nice game tonight. 20 points now for her. Got them back within 6. Hey, it's not outside the realm of possibilities now. That was a huge 3.
And you're subbing in your defensive guys right now for Berryville because you got a lot of foul trouble you got to worry about. So right now you go for the quick steal off the trap. If you don't got it, you foul immediately. And you hope you do your best to keep Higginbottom and Taylor Griffin from getting the basketball. That's the thing about it. But I got a feeling Coach Fowler's designing something up right now to make sure either one of them get it because they can go up that line and knock them down.
Berryville shooting 60% in this game and losing. 68-62, amazing.
Yeah.
Batesville 43%. Rebounding wise and second chance points, there's your game. 21-4. 21-4 advantage for Batesville on second chance points. All about that. Points off turnovers too, 24-7 advantage. All those numbers critical. They make their own luck. They're like, we don't have to shoot a high percentage. We're going to get extra chances because we're going to steal it. We're going to crash the offensive glass. We're going to make our own way. 11 offensive rebounds turned into 21 second chance points.
It never have stopped.
And how about a 15-1 edge in steals?
15-1.
You're not going to beat a team doing that very much.
Yeah. And has never turned off the gas the entire game. They have been that aggressive.
If you gave me all those numbers, I wouldn't have expected it to be even within 6.
Oh, wow.
Quickly up to Griffin. Griffin had a layup. Passed it late, no problem. Shot up, no good. Second attempt, here we go again, another offensive rebound. Nice job there by Allie Edwards. And then a foul out on the perimeter, and it's going to be the junior, Reese Gardner, to the free throw line for 2. 68-62, boy, a near opportunity.
Well-designed play by Coach Fowler to get Taylor on the run there, and she knows what to do with it. I think she would have got it to her teammate a little bit earlier. That would have been an easy basket, but, man, it was a great catch by Taylor.
It is virtually impossible now. It's a 3-possession game now with 36 seconds left. So that free throw, maybe not a lot of fanfare for it, but that was big by Gardner, and the second one doesn't hurt either.
She got a little side spin on her shot, doesn't she, right there?
Got to go quick. Got to go quick if you're Berryville. Probably not. Got to go quick and get a 3.
Threes. Yep.
Instead, they're going to go to Morrell, drive inside, lay up, good. 25 seconds left. Back within 6.
Fantastic player.
Up the sideline, Higginbottom, crossover dribble, lost the defender, goes between 2 more, and then gets fouled as she crumbles into the floor. Higginbottom. Goodness.
Yeah, looking at Morrell here, 16 points for Berryville, 8 rebounds, blocks, steals, assists. I mean, she did everything she could for her team, and just reading that story about them all being together since 6th grade, I really feel for them, but I think she's got a shot somewhere. That size and skill level, I mean, I'm pretty sure Arkansas Tech better be calling them.
Isabella goes by Izzy. I like it. I told Eric when we were at the halftime break, I said, man, the Higginbottom's impressive. I think she could help the Razorbacks. And you said, I think Mike Neighbors would really like her. And I said, no, let's talk about the men's team. She is an absolute star. 25 big points for her, under 15 seconds to go. This one is just a matter of what the final score is going to be. Batesville going to claim a state title here. Nice floater. And I'm impressed with Morrell as well. Just a lot of good talent in this game. It's back to a 6-point advantage for Batesville. 18 now for Morrell. Some great individual performances today.
And the Pioneers can feel it, man. They are fired up. They're a great fan showing today. Got a lot of orange in the ball game here in the stands. And we've been in Arkansas. I've been here all my life. You've been here long enough. That may be one of my favorite things is how these towns support their team so much this weekend.
Well, with high school football and now you see championship basketball, it's the smaller towns, man. This is everything to them. I love it. And, like at Marion today, they closed the school. Said, hey, take the day off, get over there to Hot Springs and root for your team. And they got to see a state title. And, boy, they're starting to celebrate now.
With 40 locations in Arkansas and growing, Big Red Stores is proud to be the official convenience store of the Arkansas Activities Association. Big Red Stores proudly supports Arkansas schools and their communities. And you basically got to get the ball in here, Justin, and we'll have all the girls do the dog pile and claim that state championship. First one since '92, I believe. So it's been a little bit, for the Lady Pioneers. Oh, they were so good when I was in high school. They always had great women's teams back then.
7.9 seconds remaining. Batesville 79. Berryville 72. This 4A state championship game about to come to an end.
That's it.
Taylor Griffin's going to dribble it out, and that's going to do it. Celebrate in Pioneer Country. Batesville, your state champions in 4A. 72-66, the final.
Oh, just getting better than this, man. A well put together game plan. Do what you do all year long, and they just kept going. Coach Fowler just said, keep doing what you do, ladies. You got spectacular performances from two really special basketball players on this team.
So many phenomenal performances in this game, really on both sides, Eric, and really impressive by Batesville. In the second half, they shoot 46% from the floor. They were only 3 of 11 from 3 in the second half, but they did it at the free throw line. Impressive. 77% in the second half, 14 of 18. And for the game, 23 of 30. Really impressive at the free throw line. And they made their own luck, like we said. Crashed the offensive glass, forced turnovers, and they win it. I think we owe you a timeout here. We'll come back with post-game. A wrap-up. We'll visit with the MVP once we find out who it is. And we will talk to our championship coach. Final score, 72-66. Much more coming up in post-game here on AETN.